Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn.
Welcome to Spit and Swallow,
where our topics come and go.
where we spit the negativity and swallow the truth, man. All tea, no shade.
Well, are you ready from some shade?
Yes, we are, Robin. Hi, this is Barbie. Good evening, listeners.
Yes, good evening, this is Ichael.
Again, this is Robin. We are the BIR.
Yeah, what's our topic today, girl?
Well, something fresh.
As fresh as you.
Well, based on the video, yes, I am. We're doing some slam book moments here. You're fresh. You're first. You're juiciest. Well,
Ano to yung first sex?
yeah. First crush muna, yung patikam. Tapos first kiss.
Okay.
Tapos first chorpang na.
Oh, before we get into that, Robin, may I ask, how are you doing, girl?
Well, I'm good. Thanks for the creator of my outfit. Oh, it's me. Wala pa kasing sponsor.
Ayun, sinasabi na, ano yan, bakuna. Bakuna jacket.
Kumusta ang liga natin?
Ayos lang, alam mo bro, paminsan talaga, kailangan talaga natin gumawa ng mga bagay-bagay na ganito.
Oh, tumayo ba hibo ka sa
What league is that? Basketball league?
Oh, okay. So, let's start first with the pre-tops. First crush, Barbie. Ilang taon ka na nagkaroon ka ng first crush?
8 years old.
Sino ang first crush mo?
Our neighbor.
Pwede mo sabihin na pangalan?
Yeah, his name is Ray. He's living in Iloilo, if I'm not mistaken. He was like 20 or 15 years older than me. And then whenever I see him, like something, I feel inside, I can't explain.
May tingling sensation ba ito?
More than tingling. It's like tingling.
Tingling. Oh.
Wait lang, ibig sabihin man ito pag first crush? First guy crush or first girl crush? Kasi,
Kasi yung unang tumayo balahibo mo na hindi ka nanonood ng pelikula ni
No,
Chris
let me be clear on this. I'm a transgender woman. Okay, guys, listeners, I hope you can take note of that. So I'm only attracted to men. Sorry.
Noted. Okay, Ichael, first crush.
first crush, pero kung para juicy na lang, first guy crush ko talaga. Like,
Okay,
I was
yeah,
17.
sure.
17.
17, late bloomer.
Oo, sobra.
So, anong
Sorry.
ginagawa mo before that? Kumakain ng
Girl
kamyas?
crush.
Ano ba yan?
But your very first crush, like regardless which gender,
Regardless, grade 2.
at the age of 8.
8 ba
Because
yung
I
grade
was
2?
already 8 years old when I was
Oh,
in
yeah,
grade
grade 2. First na
Your
regalo ko,
classmate.
classmate ko. Tapos, hindi ko makalimutan, the very first thing that I gave to someone as an act of love is yung, buko ice candy, 2 pesos pa nung time na yun, Neng. Mahal yun.
You're generous, Gide Ichael.
I tried to.
Ate Emily Robin,
Yes.
share.
First crush, prep ako. Ilan tayo? 6, right? Oo.
Grabe naman yung first 6.
Oo, kayong alam mo yun. Kasi I came from a exclusive school for boys. So wala akong choice. Either may crush ako na boy o
Seriously,
yung madre
at
yung
6?
crush ko. Yeah, 6.
Is that serious?
Yeah, first crush ko. Dahil
Your classmate too?
una ko naman din 13. So kailangan start early. So, let's be frank. Yeah, I was
Kasi may sinasabi sila nga na parang nasa womb pa lang sila, parang alam nilang bakla na sila. So is that something like, are you,
Hindi ko alam kasi hindi ko na kompleto yung 9 months, 7 months lang. So baka yung orientation, yung HR orientation ng gender, na-miss ko dun sa kasi baka 9th month yung binibigay ni na
Emily Robin, going back to the fact that you were in boys exclusive school, were you the only person in your class who knows
Hindi,
that?
kami, Supremes kami kasi hindi pa uso nun yung yung
So
age
you're
group.
not alone in the classroom?
Yes,
who is-
tatlo kaming
amazing.
Yes, kaya relate ako dun
What
sa
about
movie
you,
na
Kel? You grew up like a real boy man, di ba? I'm
Real.
sorry, not really real, but
Pinocchio.
a real.
hindi, it's just that parang kasi para, if I would explain it, parang 17 kasi ako unang yung parang na-open yung mind ko towards having a guy as a partner. So parang, if you would call that late blooming, then I guess that's it. Parang, first kiss din, 17, so with another guy. So, di ba parang,
Pero yung sa girl, wala kang na-chorpa.
No experience
Meron.
with a girl.
Pero ilang taong ka nun?
ilang taon ako noon,
Which first you experienced first?
First kiss sa girl?
girl muna
At what
before
age?
guys. Yun nga, grade 2. Pero first girl kiss, mga grade 5, grade 6.
11 or 12 years
Oh,
old.
mga ganyan.
See?
Ikaw, first kiss mo?
First kiss ko, 13.
13.
Oo.
First year high school.
Parang ano ko, because I was turning 13 kasi my birthday is February, so pag enter ng school year, ano na ako, 13 na ako. So, kasi school is June, so February pa lang.
Yes.
Grade 6 pa lang ako, ano na ako.
Okay.
Yung ano kasi nun, it's
Was
more-
it a boy? A
Was he
classmate?
straight?
Ha? Well, ito yung catch. He said that he's straight, but my God,
You know.
the things that we did,
It's not.
or maybe I would just say kasi because it was in later, so everybody knows everybody, so maybe he's just afraid that he doesn't want to go out of the get out of the closet. So pero hindi ko na sabihin yung pangalan niya kasi nga baka masaksak po tayo ng wala sa oras. But yun nga, I was 13, the first kiss. Ano yung package deal na rin yun ng first chirpa.
Ako first guy kiss ko talaga fire exit
I
ng
love the
Robinson's Imus.
I like the package. Wow. Really?
Oo, kasi at that time parang wala parang so 17 ako nung time na yun. Tas at that time parang medyo provincial pa talaga, provincial to parang ang Cavite. So at that time there was no place for us to actually kiss kasi at that time taga Tagaytay siya, taga dito ako na parang
Okay.
area ng Cavite na closest to Alabang. So parang at that time the only place that we could actually kiss is fire exit. Dun din, as in first ko na outdoor. Kasi
Outdoor ba yung fire exit?
outside the bedroom,
I don't
dun.
understand that on the
As in,
outdoor.
sa fire
Pero
exit.
Fire exit siya.
Fire exit siya.
It's an exit
ng mall.
kasi. So yeah, outdoor
So
siguro
Barbie,
technically.
first kiss mo.
I would consider my first boyfriend as my first real kiss.
At
Because
what
that was,
age?
I was already 21 years old.
Oh my God.
But my first freaking kiss, like
Freaking-
experience na without feeling, is
Oh.
just parang experimental game to him, I guess, because I was really young at that time. Around 16.
Pero Barbs, kasi ito yung hindi ko mag-gets eh. Paminsan, there are transgender people who just wants to date straight people. Are you part of that demographic or are you open into dating other gay people?
I am open to the idea of dating other people. I mean,
Other gay
of
people.
other gender expression. But I still prefer like cisgender men.
Ah, talaga?
Yeah, that's like my preference, but I'm open to the idea that I may have a boyfriend in the future who's not a cisgender.
So bet mo yung katabi mo
No,
ngayon.
because I realize that love is genderless,
Oh,
diba?
yeah.
And we don't shut our door to the idea or to our preference that we want this. Parang so idealistic ba? I'm not that kind of person anymore.
Just like here in Love Yourself
Oo
White
nga, diba?
House.
Yeah, I'm
Kumbaga,
holding hands with my 8 hours.
Di ba?
Yeah.
Parang aside from getting yourself tested,
Oo.
aside from, going to events, mga ganyan-ganyan.
This is a safe space where you can actually have friends who share the same passion as you are. And as we mentioned over and over again, that we are
Yes, so nga. Yes, we are what?
yes,
Are we-
yes we can. Yes. Sabi ko sa inyo, huwag niyo akong binibigyan ng ito ng mga binabasa. Wala akong My God, yung patience ko, spirit animal ko po.
De, pero we are located where? We are located behind Sampaguita Sweets.
Yes.
Yes,
and-
behind KFC Puente, which is very, very familiar place not to all the Cebuanos, and even not Cebuanos because it's just around Puente Circle. And we are open from 12 noon to 8 p.m. every Wednesday to Sunday except holidays. Okay guys, and you can call us at 032-367-7016, that's our landline number, or you can text us at 0927-8737-575. You can search us on Facebook, just Love Yourself White House, there you go.
Yes. At saka pag mag-text po tayo, please introduce yourself. Huwag po tayo, kasi baka mahuyo po tayo. Mabait naman po yung sumasagot sa text. Okay. So, tayo sa first juicy, charpang,
Juicy.
penetrative sex. Kasi meron tayong marami tayong mga nagpapangga. Pag tinanong mo kung when was your last sex, sabi, anong sex? Yung ganyan, mga...
What's your definition of sex, Robin? Is it with a partner or you do it yourself kind of sex?
Well, sex is a social activity, so you need someone.
Okay,
Oo.
good.
So, tanggalin po natin yung blow-up doll, battery-operated devices,
Vegetables,
Oo.
yung mga ganyan.
body
Mga
sprays,
tumblers.
oo,
mga ganyan. Wala mga ganun.
oo, stuffed toy.
So, we're on the same page, guys, right?
Oo, it's with
Correct.
doing the act with someone else. You know,
Yes.
para may participation
Oo.
of someone warm the body.
Yung nilabas, yung lumabas ang iyong katawang lupa. Naramdaman mo ang iyong kaibuturan.
But my first was not really that good.
Like,
talaga?
Yeah.
On
I
a scale
was-
of 1 to 10, with 10 being
I
highly
think
satisfied.
the most memorable part of the whole experience
Yes.
is that grabe yung kaba ko.
Actually, ako rin.
Why? Because aside from the fact that he was he's still my neighbor. That was my very first, and then we did it somewhere outside with a lot of trees, a lot of plants, vegetative area. So I'm
Adam
a
and Eve.
nature lover.
May bonggang-bonggang bilyang.
Yeah, and that was already late night.
Oh
So
my God.
I was still a minor at that time.
Oh my God, how minor is
But
minor?
already above the age of consent, guys. I tell you that. And that's with my consent, so nothing
Yeah.
illegal.
Wow. Ichael, sabi mo kinabahan ka din sa first
Hindi kasi yung first ko talaga, so basically, di ba, 17 with a guy, ganyan, and then I went to his house. Tapos parang
Wow,
nagkagul...
I like it indoor.
Pero nagkagula... Oo, kasi hindi namin pwedeng gawin doon sa may, sa may fire exit kasi baka mamaya magkahulihan eh. Buti, one time nga, nahuli na nga kami, nakakaya, buti hindi kami nabagansya.
What's magansya?
Yung mahuli, it's padala sa admin, mga ganyan, sure.
Okay.
So nung time na yun, we went to his house
Okay.
and we were supposed to do this camping thing with the barkada.
Boy Scouting! Go!
Something like that. Tapos, nung time na yun, wala lang. Parang sinarado niya lang yung blinds ng kwarto
he
niya.
older than you?
Yeah, he was very much older than I am. Parang nung time na he was already 22, 17.
Oh, like me. My first partner, my first experience, he's much older than me. Around 8 years older than me.
Tapos nung time na yun, parang kuya-kuya, ganyan, shams-shams, pare, ganyan, pala, ganun.
So, kung nangyari yan...
Naganan niya lang ako, parang ganun. Tapos parang yun, ganyan.
Okay, so pag nangyari, if yung age nyo, it happened now, may tig-isang iPhone 11 na po. Yeah, it was 13.
Wow,
It
Ate
was
Emily,
in-
you're the
yeah.
winner.
Uy, grabe, winner.
Yes. Kaya naman ako kasi nga baka magkahulian.
Schoolmate,
Hopefully hindi po
classmate,
Ay, hindi.
Neighbor.
Ganda-
What's the
um,
category?
He was my classmate nung elementary. Nung school I transferred school.
Okay.
Because I'm so bright. So,
I can tell.
oo, yun. Well, it happened kasi it's very sudden. Like, it's like, alam mo yung sinasabi ng serendipity lang or talagang taglibog? Na, actually, nakakatawa doon is, oh my God, first episode yun nung pinantapat ng ABS-CBN sa TGS, Jimmick.
Jimmy ko.
Jimmy ko, yes.
Na baling
Na
ako'y masaktan.
parehas kami nagwapuhan kay Rico yan. Tapos, oh my God, malangit
speaking
tawa.
of,
Yes. Tapos at the same time, yun, suddenly nagkaabutan. Parehas kami nag-hard on kay Rico yan. Oh my God.
Just by looking at Rico Yan
yes,
on the TV.
Tuwang-tuwa kami sa Dimples, hindi ko lang. Suddenly yun na.
So parang ano to, parang Netflix and chill, tapos parang nangyari ganun.
kung
My
nangyari
God!
yun, ngayon nangyari.
Just
Te,
like you.
in fairness
We're of the same age.
Whose place? Your place?
Kung saan panoorin? My place. Oo. Diyos ko po, pag narinig to ng nanay ko.
Okay, Robin, so that was it?
Matatanggalan ako ng mana.
Was it a good experience? Your very first?
It was. Because,
Like
wala pa akong concept nung yung top bottom na yan.
Yeah. May I ask, did two of you explode?
Yes.
Wow!
Hindi, tsaka ang pangit nun, di ba? Parang bitin na bitin ka, tapos walang, parang,
Oh, kailangan may ano.
kailangan may orgasm talaga.
Yes. Parang Olympics lang dapat may closing ceremony.
Guys, I'm sorry, I didn't on my first.
Talaga?
Yeah, because
Oh my
I was very nervous, dude.
For
Like,
what? Na mahuli ka?
In a scale of
O-
1 to 10, my nervousness is up to the 9s.
Ako nervous kasi ako nung time na yun. Kasi nga, because of watching all these porn, ganyan, tapos parang, I was overthinking na parang baka mamaya may ganito, may ganyan,
that's
blood
why
and everything, tapos do we
That's
have
why
condoms,
I think
mga
it's
ganyan.
memorable for me because aside from the fact that I was very nervous, it was so painful.
Ay?
Why?
So,
Your
are we
experience-
talking about the width or the length?
Like everything.
Oh
Because
my
he's the
God.
first.
So, gumalaw
I was around 19 or 20.
Oo.
I realized that he's still, and then when we did it the first time I did with him,
Hindi kasi naman sa kasagbutan, imagine mo, meron ba kayong ano
no
doon
kill
may...
because I'm very tight at that time because he's my first.
Hindi, pero proper lubrication, everything, they do the proper...
Yes.
Talaga?
Anong klase
Yes.
Okay, choice of lubrication during the first.
It's inside a sachet. See? It's
With
not-
fairness, prepared.
It's not naturally produced by the body.
Colgate. Sabi mo naman sachet!
Cream
Yes, of
seal.
course not. I don't remember the exact brand of the lubricant that we used, but it is a lubricant. I'm so proud of him.
Pero Barbie, in fairness parang you guys were ahead of your time. Kasi, di ba, parang... Proper lubrication, all these things, parang ngayon nga lang yan
No,
na-introduce
I think he prepared for that moment. I was not.
Ay, ganda te.
No, because at that time, Mga Good Robin, when you're still fresh and young, like men would look at you, hey, come here, baby. Mga ganon. And I was not transitioning at that time, but
Okay.
people place because we're neighbors already know.
Oo.
So yun, that was the memorable part of it because I was so nervous. It was so fucking painful. God. Then I realized it's jutay. And then I felt that it was the biggest gyud.
Pero at that time, parang
Wala ka ng point of
na-foresee mo ba
kasi.
na eto talaga yon na parang ganito talaga, guys will penetrate you? Ako na noon, nung time na yon, pero why is it na parang masakit dahil hindi ka lang prepared, you weren't
I guess
fondled
so.
too much? Or...
Yeah, there was no...
Walang foreplay.
No, there wasn't foreplay at all. Like, my gosh, I don't want to go back to that memory, but I like the fact that it was penetrative.
Pero wala kang issue na parang feeling mo na rape ka?
No,
Wala,
nothing at all like that.
walang ganon.
Age of concept na mga siya nung sabi niya.
No, I was already
Pwede
16
kasi,
years
diba?
old. You are very much aware already of the environment, diba? You're conscious about yourself, you're aware what you're doing. And at that time, before we did it, he asked me, like, can you go to this place? Where can I fetch you? So, nagsabot na me.
Meron
Parang
talagang
neighbors
ano.
kayo, so sinundo ka talaga niyo. Ganda mo. te.
No, neighbors kasi kami, so we met somewhere.
Ay,
Yeah. Pero guys, nature lover ko kamo kay indoors.
Hindi kasi noong time niya wala naman, parang feeling ko kasi walang choice. Tapos parang wala na. At first natakot lang ako kasi nga parang sobrang kaba ng dibdib ko nung una nga, parang parang hindi pa nga ako tinigasan sa sobrang kaba ko eh. Pero in the
Are you
long run,
sure?
oo. Kasi no first talaga parang sabi niya, kasi dumagan siya sa akin, he's way smaller than I am. So parang nung dumagan siya sa akin, parang sabi ko,
What's dumagan? Sorry.
parang
Kel.
dinagan ako, pumatong siya sa akin. Tapos at that time, parang sabi ko, parang ganyan. And then started kissing me, mga ganyan. At that 17, he was 22. He's from San Beda. On seriously, parang all-boys school. So parang ako nung 17, parang sabi ko, wait lang, ito na ba yun? Sex ako, parang my God, first gay sex ko na ba to? Parang ganyan.
What about you?
Pero masarap.
Of course.
pero ay, hindi mo feel na he took advantage of you.
Yes.
Nung medyo, kasi because of the age difference, parang realize ko lang parang, shit, parang di ba ako napilitan or whatever. Pero
But that's after it.
Pero after na yun, parang may mga moments ka sa toilet, parang running down the shower, tapos you're like thinking parang,
No, I like the
Did I
feeling
do-
that you always think of it, right?
oh, I thought of it afterwards. Parang sabi ko, una ko nga naisip parang, reactive ba siya? Joke lang. Hindi, parang nung time lang ngayon, parang hindi, parang wala lang. Parang I was like, overthinker kasi ako nung time na yun. So parang, di ba,
At
walang
least
condom
the
and
two of
everything.
us, Kel, we experienced around the same age, 16, 17. Ate Emily Robin experienced at the age of 13.
Correct.
Yes. But for me kasi
Ano bang age ng legal consent? 12?
ngayon, hindi ko alam.
I think it's 12, right? Am I
12
correct?
pa,
Am I
okay.
correct? Tech people behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Yes, I am
Oh,
correct.
so at least may
12.
1 year ano ko.
Should we raise the legal age? I mean, the consent age of consent to 13 or 15, guys. What do you think? Is 12 okay? Because for me, 12 is really young pa.
Consent is
yeah.
very broad. We need to be specific on that one. For
When you say consent, it's your personal decision. Like you consent to do it with someone.
So parang feeling ko, yun nga eh, parang medyo,
What do you
parang,
think, Kel? Do you
it's a very sensitive topic with regards to 12, yung sa age mismo kasi di ba nga parang yung maturity and everything, parang depende yan for each person, but
You're gullible at that age.
yeah, actually.
you don't know what you're doing like most of the time. Like people will influence you. You can't decide for yourself like this is what I want. Right, Robin?
Yeah, but
I'm sorry if I have to talk about it because again, Kel and I experienced it around the same age, but you were very much younger compared to us.
And no
Ate Emily is Ate
regret.
Emily, Robin.
No regrets kasi magka-age lang naman kami. So it's more of
And you know
so
the person, you're familiar with him.
Yeah, so it's something na for me then kasi who's taking advantage during that time? And there was an opportunity. Grab the opportunity. But yung sa akin kasi noon is because I mean at that age I was already curious, very curious, especially for me na nanggaling kasi ako ng exclusive school for boys.
Was he as curious as you?
I would say that parang ang nangyari kasi noon it's more of like medyo reserved siya. Pero kasi he identified himself as straight. So, para bang ang ano niya nun is, para bang, I would say ngayon, kasi I cannot speak for him, but during that time, para bang may nalibugan ako. Kumbaga nagkano kami, nagtugma lang yung namin. Yung moment namin na kailangan namin makaraos during that time. And thank you, Rico, yan. Yeah.
Hindi, tsaka nga, di ba? Para sa akin lang talaga is that, wala lang, it doesn't matter what age talaga. Well, kung without whatever law, whatever, something like that. Para sa akin, it doesn't matter which age you actually are able to do it, as long as you're, parang hindi ka napilitan, you don't feel that you're being molested or being taken advantage of. Plus, at least sana ma-enjoy mo, di ba? Parang kahit na parang kinakabahan ka,
I like that.
ma-enjoy mo pa rin, di ba?
So, let's move sa first love. You mean, tipok ng puso. Or maybe, not necessarily a relationship. Parang first love na, parang someone that you thought of not just sexually, but it's more of like holistically love. So, Barbs, who's your first love?
My first boyfriend was my first real, true, deepest love I ever had. I would say. Because I was the person who was running after him, chasing him.
Ooh.
I seriously did that for love. I just realized after we broke up, like we were in a relationship for 6 years, that you do crazy things you die for love.
Oh, stupid things, really. Ako, first boyfriend ko rin talaga. Actually, parang, if people would ask me, parang, Kel, when was the time that you actually felt that you were really in love? It was the first boyfriend I've ever had, yung 17 ako.
Yeah.
So at that time, I was really head over heels. I was willing to do stupid things.
How many months or years did it last, Kel?
2 years?
2 years is a long time. What about you, Ate Robin?
For me, my first love is actually way later. Like if I started, being malande at 13, it was at 22. It's more of
Did you have a relationship with that guy?
yes, but it only lasted 2 months.
And you already like define it as true love?
Kasi yung one thing na is para bang suddenly you think about future. Yun yung first
At that age?
Yes, at age 22.
Seriously?
Like what? Living together,
Yeah,
having
like
kids,
going
why
old
picket
with
fences as
that?
pets?
Everything, having like what you call this, having a mansion in Florida, something like that. O yung parang you see yourself growing old with. That is my definition
Really?
of love. And I was already 22. So ibig sabihin, before that, I would honestly say, if I say love to someone, it's more of like packaged din na yun because I want to get into their pants.
What about you, Kel? Did you ever think that way when you had your first true love?
Oh, as in like living together, eloping, like
Wow.
bahala na yung parents ko, ganyan. Kasi at that time na, first boyfriend ko, first din ako nahuli ng parents ko. And at that time, I was really fighting for it. Parang wala akong pakialam kahit napadala ko ng
I
parents.
like that.
You and me again.
Barbs,
Dramatic.
imagine mo, after that, nung nahuli nila ako na I had my first boyfriend,
Yes.
pinapakausap nila ako sa pare, sa life coach,
Oh my God,
sa
seriously?
pinadrug
That
test.
happened to you?
Pinadrug test nila ako, pina-sperm count, lahat. All the works. When they knew that I was with or having affairs with the guy.
Kamusta naman ang result?
Was he older than you, your first relationship?
Oh, yun
I mean,
yung
your first true love. Like how many years?
22. I was 17, he was 22.
The same guy?
The same guy, oh.
Wow.
Grabing hila ko ato, grabe. As in,
Wow.
yung mga with matching mga tipong,
Like
nung time na parang nagkakaaway kami, there was no one, walang tao sa bahay, ganyan. Tapos I banged my head sa may wall ng CR, ganyan, umiiyak, whatever.
Really?
Oh, sobrang in love talaga ako dun sa kanya. Pero I've already moved.
Tapos background music mo, AGs.
So, no, we always have the same share of happy moments and, not so good moments with our first true love, diba? So the hardest moment was the
Hindi kasi nung time kasi na yun, feeling ko, parang we were both still dating, we were dating, but we were also still dating women. And at that time, parang, at
Hindi
17,
siya
hindi
exclusive.
ko.
It's more of an open relationship. Type
It wasn't
of
really an open,
relationship.
it wasn't really like an open type of
Parang
relationship. It's
cover.
just that we were both in the closet at that time, and we were
part of
still
the
dating women on the side just to cover things up. So parang nung time lang na yon, yung I've heard na parang he's dating this, he's dating that, whatever, parang hindi ko lang matanggap. Na parang sabi ko nga first time na maloloko ko, kapwa lalaki ko pa. So at that time, parang pride ko yung hindi yun yung na-touch.
Okay.
Parang,
Well, I think we have something in common that, first love is always, most memorable. I mean, we learn a lot from that. I mean, looking forward to that. I mean, may nagawa tayong mga, something that sometimes we regret it. But something that you will not regret is that, if you could at least, start again by loving yourself. And
And speaking of which, we are looking for volunteers. Please go to
ang galing.
Please go to this link, go.loveyourself/Cebu volunteer.
perfect.
Oo nga, kasi di ba, again, love yourself and not just about testing, but creating a family here
Yes.
in White House. And malay mo, di ba, this is the place that you'd be able to actually meet your first love.
True, a space for safe
As
space
volunteers
para
po.
for you to meet a new friend.
Yes.
No, for me, Robin, I don't think there was any regret in
too.
in a 6-year relationship I had. Why? Because every time there was like low moments, I feel that I was my best at that time. Seriously, because I can think what I can do. I can, to be a better version of yourself. So no regrets, only good, loving, sexually satiated, charot moments with my ex. We're good friends, by the way.
Kami rin, we're still good friends.
And I hope he's okay if you're listening. Ate Robin, what do you think? Where's your first? Is he still alive?
Well, one thing is for sure, first love never dies, so the bastard is still alive.
Seriously? My gosh,
Because
so you know.
it was a bad breakup that we did because
Ay.
it was more of because he was I think he was 3 years older than I am. So ang point doon is he was very jealous, and nung point of time na he was my first love, but I would not say he's not my greatest love. Kumbaga, that's the first time that I felt na gusto ko may future with someone, but not that it will not be what do you call this. So, hindi ko na siya hinahanap ngayon.
Okay,
but
you moved on.
para sa mga gusto, hinahanap ang White House again.
Again, we are located
Okay.
behind Sampaguita Suites.
Okay, yes, that's right. That's exactly at 40 Don Julio Loriente Street, behind KFC Fuente, just a few steps away from the famous Pungko Pungko sa Fuente, guys. Come visit us.
Yes.
Kaya nga, so what another episode that we've actually, parang
I still
many
love
firsts.
the first topic.
Kaya nga eh.
Yes.
Because the first love is the deepest, the first cut is the most memorable, everything
Sometimes
is...
it's the most painful, but we're still alive. So, sa mga
Laban lang mga neng.
yung mga nagde-daysary dyan, nagmamansary dahil sa first love nila, tapos nagwo-walling na ngayon dahil niloko, iniwan,
Utang na loob.
pinahasa. Again, guys, things gets just better and better, and just like here in Spit and Swallow, everything gets better and better. And thank you so much for listening.
Yes, guys, you'd hear from us again.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. This has been your Ate Barbie.
Ichael,
Robin, and we are the BIR, and thank you.
Good night.
bye.